Hey everybody, Vaughn here with the Vonster vlog, and welcome to our second to last day of this baby step sequence. So I can't find my BitFit. I don't know what I did with it. It's got to be somewhere in this house, but I don't know where I put it. So I'm not tracking my steps today. If you are tracking yours, do please let me know how many you got down in the comments. We are going to be starting off here in a march, and if at any point through the workout you want lower intensity or lower complexity, just come on back here to our march, or if you prefer, I personally love the step togethers, but we're just gonna keep marching. I'm looking for a nice sustained pace today because that's just what I'm looking for. But if you're wanting a little something more intense, feel free to bring it. As we march, let's engage our core, have good posture, ears over shoulders over hips. We don't want to be putting ourselves into odd positions if we can help it. The forsythia and daffodils and crocuses and hyacinths and muscari are blooming outside, so full spring is like springing. I know it's not officially spring at the time of recording for another couple of days, but it feels like it's here, and we're not past our last frost date either, but that's fine. Let's come into a step together. I've got some water on hand. So hydrate if you need it, as often as you need it, when you need it. I made sure to have nice high protein breakfast, so I'm well fueled for our workout today. And let's do small arm circles. This is how that's looking from the side for me. And change directions. We're just getting that blood flowing, starting to feel where I might be a little tight, where I might need stretched out. And now let's shift into a step tap. And when you're ready, add in those reach acrosses. As usual, using every exhale as a way of just letting any tension that I'm holding on to, any stress, anything, I'm just letting it melt away, and I'm using my inhales as an opportunity to bring in just like fresh, crisp, clean air. Let's add, I'm not ready for dips yet. I'm still warming up. And maybe bringing that foot back just a little. Very, very tight, like through my right hip today. Learning to listen to my body whisper, so hopefully I don't have to hear it scream. And from here, let's march to get our feet in under us, and then come into a knee up. Thank you guys so much for joining me today to be my workout buddy. I'm very excited to be so close to the end of our baby step sequence, because when we finish, I'm gonna be restarting it. And checking in down in the comments. Hopefully I'll find my BitFit. That way I can let y'all know how many steps I'm getting that time round. And I think I'll be, keeping tabs on myself by my accountability posts to like the YouTube shorts. Let's bring our arms up high and pull down to that knee as we do our knee ups. Very good, you guys. It's such a nice breezy day here in southwestern Missouri, so we've got a window open. Letting that breeze come through feels so good. From here, let's tap to the front. This is what that looks like from the side for me. I always find this a great little bit of a stretch through my hips. So while I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and get some water because I'm dehydrated. As we continue to do that front tap, let's add in a low row, pulling back as I tap out to the front. Very good. Keep that tap going. Engage to the core. From here, let's tap to the side. Tap, 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 tap. I've got to pull these curtains back. Y'all keep tapping. But it is too beautiful of a day to not be looking out the window. Oh, because I get to see just all the daffodils bobbing their heads in the breeze. Let's keep this side tap going and add in a bicep curl. I'm really hoping we can get the garden hose fixed, but if not, I may still be able to pull off having the porch plants. I'll just have to take water out to water the hanging baskets. But we had petunias and spider plants in the porch baskets last year, the hanging baskets, and they did all right. It's so hot and windy in the summers here that I have a hard time keeping the soil from just drying out instantly. Like even if I water them twice a day, it's still dry, you know. So, okay, let's tap to the back. Tap, 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 tap. Very good, you guys, keep going. So one of my friends did suggest just getting a hose attachment for my kitchen nozzle, and I may, because I think the houseplants would love that too. Because and I understand, but Randy doesn't really care for whenever I bring the garden hose inside the house. I mean, it makes me nervous too, but I'm like, it's just the easiest way to water my houseplants. Adding in that shoulder press to that back tap, or that tap back, yeah. And from here, we're marching to get my feet in under me. I'm going to tap to the front, side, back, and back, front, side, back, front, side, back, swap, front, side, back, swap. There we go. Front, side, back. Now let's hold to the front, out to the side, then to the back, and back to the front. I'm gonna just do a couple of these and then we'll swap. And you can drag your toe along on the ground, or if you want, you can lift and bring it around. Let's change sides. Ooh. Dragging that toe from the front, side, front, side, back. Keep that going, and if you want, go ahead and lift that leg. One more on this side. There we go. Now let's come into that step tap. I'm kind of missing the way I have it choreographed today. I'm not adding in marching in between each. I'm kind of missing that. So I think I'm the boss of me. We're gonna add in some marches after this. But as we do the step tap, let's add in a reach over. Sometimes I'll get so froze up on, well, I wrote this down, so that's what I have to do. And it's like, y'all don't know what I have choreographed. I can do whatever I want. So hopefully, if I'm having a good time, hopefully y'all are having a good time too. So let's keep those reach overs going. And I kind of want to try skipping today in our workout. But I don't really know how I'm gonna do that. Let's march. Drink some water. So I guess our skipping would look like skipping instead of marching. Only do this if you feel confident in it, you guys. And back to our march. Let me scooch our thing over. There we are. Back to our march. Maybe bring it forward and back. And I did just vacuum, so of course it's natural that I find the one sharp thing that still got tracked in from outside. Ooh, that's skipping. That's intense. Okay, so from here we're gonna come back into that knee up. Just hands on my hips, feeling my strength and balance. Into my hip popping. There we go. I find it helps my hip to not pop whenever I have my core engaged. I wonder what that might be indicative of. Let's keep those high knees going and add in figure 8 arms. I know I just said I have the window open, but I think I'm gonna have to get my fan going too. I am already sweating up a storm. Remembering to breathe. Let's march it out. Let me see if this fan still has a charge. No, it is dead. Okay. I'll bring it over here. I'll clip it onto here. Keep marching, y'all. And then there's my charger. Excellent. Okay. We're all set up. Oh yes, I love that fan. Now let's march it forward and back. Nice big arms, get those shoulders swinging. And from here, let's V-step, right leg lead, out, out, in, out, out, in. Very good. I want to give a shout out to all of our channel members. Y'all do so much to help support our channel, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to save up and get one of those anti-scooch rug under things. A grip mat for under the rug or whatever they're called. But that's gonna be like my next thing to splurge on. All right, let's keep that V-step going to the right and bright arms. Up, up, down, down, up, down, down. Keep it going. March it out. There we go. What'd you all think of that poi spinning yesterday? So we can kind of imagine that we're spinning some more if you want something to do with your arms, but I really love just that arm swing. I'm gonna try to get my bangs up out of my face because it makes me wild. There we go. Let's march in place. Just keep that march moving. Really swinging those arms. And now from here, let's left leg lead. Out, out, in, out, out, in. Keep it going. I love it with the marching in between, y'all. Absolutely love it. It makes me feel less like, ah. Makes me feel less frantic with our workout. It gives me a break where it's like a little brain break. Let's keep this going with our bright arms. Let's wiggle those fingers. Boop, 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 boop. The blowing is the fingers wiggling. And the boop, boop is the fists on our hips. Ooh, it really gets me mixed up because I'm making a fist with one hand and wiggling my fingers on the other. March it out. What you doing with that, baby? Sorry, I heard my husband with like a drill or something. And I'm like, what? A project? May I micromanage? Oh, he said no, okay. I love micromanaging. Don't I, easy dog? Say yes, mama. Oh, and you're so good at it too. I know, it's because I've had all this practice. So let's keep marching circles around the dog until we're seasick. Yes. Okay, ooh, a little seasick. Okay, I'll pet you again. Oh, yum, 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 such good snuggles. Don't forget to have fun, y'all. Having fun burns more calories. I'm gonna keep saying that until somebody proves me wrong. Okay, so from here, nice upright upper body. Let's bring that heel to our hand in the front. Have I already? No, yeah, okay. Keep that going. I had to check my notes. And again, engaging that core. Now let's keep this going, but let's bring in perhaps some flowy arms. And it's okay if you miss. It's all about, we're practicing, building coordination. You do not have to be perfect to make progress. Let's march it out. And I feel like it's almost fun for free whenever we practice trying to move our bodies in just slightly different ways than what we have in the past. It's building that gray matter between our ears that's so critical. Let's march in place. Really swinging those arms. And I'm gonna go in a nice wide stance. Mostly, not gonna lie, my thighs are fighting with each other. So that's why I'm pulling a wide stance, because it's like, oh, that's so much better. And it feels real good in my hips. So it doesn't matter if we look silly, y'all. What matters is what we're feeling on the inside. So from here, let's do a heel tap out to the front, toes towards the sky. Just kind of swinging my arms along with it. Just do whatever you like. Though if you want to, you can join me with a straight arm, kind of tricep, just lifting my arms to the back. And this would be a perfect opportunity to be holding on to my nunchucks. So I'm gonna grab those. And what I mean by this is we're holding on to them, doing our heel tap, lifting our arms to the back, but it's maintaining a width. You can go nice and wide. You could use a towel or a yoga strap. There we go. March it out. or some poi. Those would be great too. Just something to hold on to maintain that width as I build strength in that range of motion. And so now as we march, let's put our hands out, and I'm going to have one palm forward and one palm back, and I'm going to come behind, and I'm trying to bring my fingertips together. I'm not there yet, but that's why we practice this, is to build our range of motion. And I'm going very slow and deliberate. Last one on this side. Let's march it forward and back. Very good, you guys. We're just chugging right along, aren't we? And I still feel so grateful that we started this journey at all, because I have different sets of aches and pains, but I feel like they're coming from different sources. So like, and I'd almost rather be sore from moving around than be sore from being too sedentary. Let's march in place. Now I'm gonna add in some shoulder rolls here. So I'm bringing my shoulders down, forward, up, back, down, forward, up, back while I march, and I'm smoothing it out. And then keeping that march going, we're gonna go up, forward, down, and back, and smooth that out. Shoulder rolls in the other direction. There we go. And if you want to get more of your arm involved, you can do that, but I like the massage and the strengthening that this gives me in my upper trapezius muscles. Though I could do more to squeeze through the back. There we go. Whew, let's step together. I'm gonna turn that fan up. I hope it's not too loud in the microphone, but y'all, I'm a sweaty yeti. Whew, all right, that's very loud. Mostly because it's hitting. There we go. Mostly because it rattles. Uh-oh, that's gonna make me crazy. Maybe just on medium. Okay, there we go, that's manageable. Keep that step together going for one more round. Yeah, I feel very fortunate that I'm getting the baby steps recorded before it's air conditioner season, because we use window units because we don't have central air. And those suckers are loud. So that'll be all right though. We might be experiencing some interference with the audio because I've got a call coming in because I forgot to put it into airplane mode. So if the audio quality is rubbish, I'm sorry. And I don't think I can go in and change that without stopping the recording. All right, so let's keep that wide stance and come into a hamstring curl. Oh, I love this one. And what we're gonna do now is we're gonna double side. 1, 2, switch, 1, 2, switch, 1, 2, switch, 1, 2. Keep it going. Very good, you guys. There we go. Just a few more. Engage that core and keep that breath moving. Let's march it out. Forward and back. Let's march in place with great big arms. I'm going into that wider stance just because we can. And in fact, we can march in narrow and then slowly march it out nice and wide, and then step it just a little back in. Let's come into a step tap. Moving it forward and back. And we can actually add in our breath arms. Let's move it forward and back again. Just swinging my arms. You can make it a little more dancey if you want. What I mean by that is just letting my body freely follow my footwork. So if I'm leaning over, I just let it go all the way to my head. All right, we're marching. Forward and back. Such a beautiful day, y'all. Nice and cloudy, but just enough. Like, it's still so sunny and bright, but there are clouds in the sky. Let's march in place and get ourselves some water. Oh, that's good stuff. Engaging our core. And from here, y'all, let's do that knee up. And you can even move this forward and back if you like. Carefully placing my, woo, oh, sorry, the floor creaked and I'd stepped on a bulge in the rug at the same time. I thought my cat was a goner if I was stepping on her, but I'm placing my foot very carefully behind me. That way I don't stumble or stomp on my cat. And now we're gonna do 2 on each side. Knee up, switch, up, switch, up, switch, up. There we go. Whew. Man, that'll get the blood flowing in a whole different way. Like the adrenaline and concern. I'm glad that wasn't my cat. Last one on each side. And from here, I'm going to hold on to something for balance, and I'm just going to stretch through my foot, tucking my toes under and stretching through the top, and then flipping them so that they're, toes all on the floor, stretching through the arch of my foot. There we go. Let's change sides. So I'm stretching through and then tucking those toes under and stretching through the top of my foot. And then you may even be able to make, with your toes planted, some little circles with your ankles. Listen very carefully to your body's feedback as you do this, because if it's unpleasant or twingy or painful, then don't do it. Do something else that gives you a stretch without that pain. All right, let's pet the dog. And let's come back to our march. Yeah. Oh, what a handsome boy you are, yes. You know what handsome boys get is back scratches, yeah. He's like, yes, indubitably. He watches too much internet. All right, keeping our march moving. Let's swing those arms. And as usual, if you're feeling like you just want to do a different movement, do a different movement. A whole lot of this is just being each other's workout buddies so that we show up and stay accountable and get through our workout. We don't have to be doing 110%, exertion. We're just here. We're doing our thing, and that is more than enough. That is going to get us to where we're going. All right, so from here, I'm going to add in, I kind of want to do this stretch where we've got our feet staggered. I'm just so tight through right here, right at this moment. So just shifting over from the side. This looks like this. We roll forward and back with it. And as we come up out of it, we can put one foot in front of the other and lift our other arm. Whichever arm is the same as the foot that's forward. So I've got my left foot forward, so I'm bringing my left arm up. And making sure to breathe. Stretching. I'm not gonna say that stretching is useless if you don't breathe, but I think it's useless if you're stretching while holding your breath. It's like, no, you gotta use that breath with it. And try to stay where you have a feeling of ease of breath. There we go. And so now from here, we're going to be bringing our heel to our hand, but behind us. And I'm bringing my heel to my opposite hand. So left heel to right hand, right heel to left hand. And you don't have to be actually achieving it every time. It's in the trying. And from here, we can bring in those wavy arms. There we go. Keep it going. Remember to breathe. Very good, y'all. Let's march it out. And if you need a stretch, just do your stretches. And then come right on back. I do prefer that marching forward and back. So let's do that. I'm doing a nice wide-footed march just because that's what's comfortable for me today. And it's nice to mix it up. But you do not have to be wide-footed. I just should have worn different pants. These pants are perfect for lounging about, but they lack the support and structure for a workout. Okay, let's do our leg lifts to the front. So this is what that looks like from the side. Keep breathing and keep that core engaged. And now as we keep this leg lift going to the front, let's reach with our arms. Keep it going. March it out. Very good, you guys. Those really get me every time. That's a good workout though. But the nice thing about this is we can do little ramp ups, little spikes in our intensity as we go along with our workout. And now as we march, let's get some water and then we can dance with our shoulders. You know, I'm thinking about it. In these 60-minute workouts, this is our 6th one that we've recorded. Granted, we've been building up to it slower and slower, but they really feel a lot more doable mentally for me now. So now we're gonna leg lift to the side, nice and slow. And this is the muscle right here. Whatever muscle this is working out, that's where I'm extra crampy. So I'm gonna pay attention to my breath, into my control, and the contraction of this muscle to make sure that nothing's hurt. Maybe it's just a buildup of lactic acid, or maybe I slept on it wrong. And as we're here, we can add in our lateral raises with our arms, challenging our balance and our strength. Keep that going. Hoo-wee. Last one on each side. There we go. Let's march it forward and back. You can shimmy our shoulders if you want. Just having fun, because quite frankly, why not? Like, sometimes I'll catch myself being like, yeah, but I'm being silly. And I'm like, good, girl, be silly. Get goofy. Marching in place. Now let's march, just to get our feet in under us, because we're going to be doing leg lifts to the back. There we go. Oh, I love just getting that leg up there and really squeezing at the top. And again, that's right about in the region that I'm sore today, like right above where I'm feeling that muscle contract. So just staying attentive. Let's add in a tricep curl, hinging at the elbow, keeping our upper arm still, and being very deliberate. We don't want to just be moving with momentum. So if you're worried that you're moving with momentum, try going slower. And try going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, like however it is that you count, just trying to go raise and lower at the same speed. Whew. Let's march it out, forward and back. Whew, I'm sweaty and feeling the heat. That's good. I'm convinced that sweating has got to be so good for us, you guys. Otherwise, why would we have all these sweat glands? Why would we have like our lymphatic system? Why would we be the way that we are if it's not intended to do what it's supposed to do? So instead of being like, ugh, I'm sweaty, which is my usual response, I'm gonna march in place. I'm just gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm all sweaty. And I look forward to having a very nice shower after this. With hot water, oh, and soap, oh, and my favorite little scrubby sponge. Now let's come into that step together, but we're bringing that foot behind us, bringing those arms around into skaters. I think I might have a nice hot shower. Ooh, no, I'll do some yoga. We're gonna do more stretches today at the end of this workout. Let's keep those skaters going. Both arms swinging, but deliberately so. I don't want us to be throwing our backs out. So strong, supported through our core, like our trunks. All right, march it out. You can even bring in some breath arms. And if you're ready, bring that march forward and back. You know something I can say, honestly? I mean, I've been honest this whole time, but I'm trying to, make sure that I'm not sugarcoating it for my own self, but I really haven't gotten bored with these workouts. So I hope that was something I was really hopeful, because I get really bored sometimes. And even though they're all of these workouts are essentially very similar movements, just doing them to slightly different music, in a slightly different order, in a slightly different way, really helps me to not get bored out of my mind. So from here, we're gonna keep our right foot planted. We're gonna step, step, forward step, back step, forward step, back step. There we go. And as we keep this going, I'm gonna add in those hip bumps. Boom, 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 boom. And again, listening to my hips. To make sure that I'm not doing something that's aggravating my hip. And now from here, let me scooch my rug, and we're gonna be marching, left foot planted, forward and back. Forward step, back step, forward step, back step. There we go. Keeping it going. And now from here, boom, 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 boom. Bump that hip. Wiggle that junk in your trunk if you got it. Even if you don't, that's okay. Wiggle it out. I used to be so self-conscious when I was young and, in hindsight, thin and, all these things. And I was like, man, I wish I had big old boobies, or I wish I had a big old butt, or I wish this or that. And then I gained my weight and I was happy with what I had, but then I was all self-conscious about like, oh, I wish I this and that. And I was like, you know what? How about I just be happy as I am? Because this is the only chance I have. So instead of stressing it, I'm just gonna take care of myself instead of wishing I was some other way. Because in hindsight, I'm gonna wish that I had loved and taken care of myself. All right, march in place. Nice and wide. I'm gonna check and see, because I don't have my watch on. Oh, we're doing pretty good on our time, aren't we? So now let's come into that side tap, step, tap, step, tap, reach across with our arms. There we go. And I tell you what, it's brought me a whole lot of peace. It's brought me peace, and that's brought my family peace, because I can share my peace when I have it. But whenever I'm all like fretful, you know, kind of, I don't want to say that I'm a burden on my friends, but I'd rather share my joy and peace with them than my chronic insecurities. Let's add a dip this time. There we go. You know, and I'm not saying it's not okay to be insecure, because sometimes that's just how we feel, but if that's not how you want to feel, it's a good thing to, I guess, just be self-aware. I don't have any answers. I'm just searching for them. March it out. Ooh, I'm gonna put on some chapstick. Whenever I find myself feeling that way, I just try really hard to make something constructive out of it, you know, instead of like living there. One more round of marching. We're so close to our cool down, you guys. And I'm gonna give us a nice long cool down today. Or I'm gonna try to, because I know I need it. But prepare yourself, I'll be using nunchucks. So you may want like a small towel or a belt or a yoga strap or something, or a long sock. All right, from here, let's do a double side step. Step together, step, touch, step together, step, touch. Step together, step, touch, step together, step, touch. There we go. And now let's add that knee up. Popping our arms up as we raise our knee. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Step together, step, knee. Step together, step, knee. March it out. I think it'd be wonderful to get to go for a walk sometime and enjoy, like, outside, and enjoy this beautiful weather. I'm still glowing from going trout fishing. That was so much fun, but I'm hungry for more. All right, let's march in place. Actually, I really like this step touch because I'm gonna cross a little farther in the front, and I'm gonna make sure to breathe because this stretches through my hip. Right where I want that stretch to happen, so. All right, y'all, from here, let's come into those step taps. And when you're ready, reach over arms. There we go. Sound effects might be helpful. I like them. Let's add a little bit more of that dip, if you want. Tap, 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 tap. Keep it going, do, do, do. Step, tap, step, tap. Let's march it out. Ooh, water, yes. Oh, I have not drunk nearly enough water today. I'm gonna check our time. Oh yeah. All right, let's march forward and back. So I had read a quote somewhere on the vastness of the internet, so I'm not certain where it's from, but it was, we don't grow old because we stop dancing. Or no, it's we don't stop dancing because we've grown old, we grow old because we've stopped dancing. And that's something, man, it just resonated with me. And so what we're doing here is kind of footwork, very, very basic footwork for us to build our dance practice on top of. So let's come into some not particularly narrow, but not particularly wide calf raises. And I'm lifting and dipping and lifting and dipping. And now for this next round, let's go as slow as we can. So going up, 2, 3, 4, up, 2, 3, 4, down, 2, 3, 4, dip, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4, dip, 2, 3, 4, dip, 2, 3, 4. There we go, one last one. March it out. Very good, you guys. Marching it out, forward and back. Okay, and I'm going to restart my timer. That way it doesn't stop in the middle of our workout. Well, rather in the middle of our cool down, because we are way past the middle of our workout. We are coming up on cool down territory. So with that said, we'll stand in front of my fan so I can enjoy the full benefits. I'm just gonna lift nice and wide, just for a few more. Now let's come into a step tap. Let's let our arms get kind of swingy and involved. And again, being deliberate with our movement, but I really want to let my hands get nice and heavy through the middle. There we go. And once we've built into this, let's do one more round. Just kind of flinging my hands down, within control, of course, but keep that going. And let's march nice and gentle, nice and slow. So in hindsight, I have not lost the weight that I wanted to lose, but I have maintained even through incorporating back carbohydrates, even through eating sometimes 300 to 500 calories more per day than what my goal is. That's okay. I've been able to maintain, and that's not nothing. So one last round of marching here. What I'm very excited though, instead of focusing on what didn't go as I had apparently unspoken expectation to myself hoped for. Because right from the beginning, I was like, weight loss is not the goal. Weight loss is not the goal. And then I get here close to the end and I'm like, meh. And I'm like, well, that wasn't the goal. The goal was to show up, and we freaking did that. Oh my gosh. So that's amazing. Okay, let's find the center of our space. I'm gonna plant my right heel. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, forward fold, getting a nice stretch. But I'm really looking forward to reaping the benefits of my increased cardiovascular endurance by picking up strength training again with the Train with Joan app. Just here in our home with the weights that we have and our body weight and stuff. Let's inhale up out of it, plant that left heel, and exhale, forward fold, stretching through that left side body. But I'm excited to have the endurance to hopefully be able to get through my strength training exercises, because that's when I tried to start both at the same time, the cardio and the strength training. Oh, it was exhausting. Like, I was just exhausted flat out. And so I'm really excited to have this foundation of a little bit more cardiovascular, health. Let's come on back up. I'm going to come over here to hold on to this table. And I'm going to grab my left foot with my right hand. You could do same side arm if you wanted. But I'm getting a quadricep stretch. So stretching through the front of my left thigh. I'm also letting it open through my chest. And I'm pulling my knee down towards the ground. And I'm going to stay here for another round. And I try to ebb and flow in my stretch with my breath. So as I exhale, I deepen. As I inhale, I come back out of it a little. I like thinking of my stretching as the waves on the shore, ebbing in and out, as opposed to a stationary moment in time. Let's go ahead and change legs. Opening through my chest, opening through my hip flexor, really pointing that knee towards the ground. And as we exhale, we may actually be able to press the top of our foot into our hand to really activate that stretch. But again, as I breathe, I come in and out of it. And I think we have one more round here. Though I may be doing this longer, I always lose track. You feel free to wiggle around and just feel what feels good to you. We have similar lives but different. We're each unique, and we're all the same in that we're unique. But your day looks different than my day, so you might need stretches in different ways than I do. So I'm going to bring my foot across above my knee, and I'm going to bend forward. I've got a bend in my support knee, and I'm hinging at my hips, holding onto a desk for balance. Let's come up out of that one. And again, crossing my ankle onto above my knee, keeping my foot flexed. Oh yeah, that's right where I need that stretch. Don't forget to move with your breath. And I'm trying to stay where I have ease of breath as well. And come on up out of that. Ooh-wee, y'all. Let's do some nice big arm circles. And let's change direction. Let's grab our nunchucks. So I'm just bringing that around, and again, this could be anything, a strap, a belt, anything, but I'm gonna hold on. And I'm gonna practice just a static stretch. I'm not passing the nunchuck back and forth this time. I'm just hanging out here. And I want to pay attention to if I'm pulling up or pulling down. So let's go ahead and change arms. And this is my right shoulder, is the one from an old injury freshman year of high school, and it stuck with me all this time. I was roughhousing and got my arm twisted up and pinned behind me while I was wrestling. So there we go. Oh. So now let's stretch. I'm going to come nice and wide, thumbs towards the wall behind me, and cross my right arm, tuck the hand, kiss the ring. Now, this is in no way a comprehensive stretch, like full body, but it's all of my sorest spots. I'm bringing my thumbs back to that wall behind me and crossing left arm over, tuck to the hand, kiss the ring. So tight through this part of my shoulders. But being tight almost makes stretching feel better. Like, it's like, oof, because I need it. All right, let's open back up. I'm gonna interlace my fingers, put my thumbs next to each other, and just slide them down past my tailbone. And now from here, I'm gonna stretch through the left side of my neck and through the right side of my neck. Being careful to not push too far. I just want to be stretching, not tearing. And now let's do neck circles in one direction. I'm going to release my hands for that and just place them kind of on my thighs. Hold on to something if you're getting dizzy. Let's find our center and then go the other way. And now from here, I'm going to place one foot in the front, and then I'm going to step the other one back, but I'm tucking my tailbone down and under as I lean forward, really getting into that hip flexor. And if you want, if you're able to, you'll bring your arms up. Do feel free to hold on to something for balance here though. And then stepping up out of it, left leg forward, right leg back, tucking that tailbone under and pressing forward like with my glutes, because I really want to feel that stretch right there in my hips. Ooh. It's okay if you're losing your balance. That means we're learning. Bring our arms up. And as we step forward, I'm going to stand just in the center of my space, and I'm just going to practice a full body check-in. So I'm grounding through my feet, coming up, energized through the front, almost like if I launched any more forward, I'd fall forward. engaging my core, good posture, up, and then bringing my back side of my body, shoulders down, relaxing my glutes, planting my heels. And as I breathe, I'm going to pay attention to that uplift in the front and that grounding through the back. Just relaxing my hands down, relaxing any tension out of my face. Ooh, we can actually give ourselves a little bit of a massage if you want. There we go, you guys. We freaking did it. That's another day of baby steps on our way to 10K a day. I have no idea how many steps that I got, but honestly, I feel really good about it. So I'm not super worried about hitting step counts because again, I know if we keep consistent and showing up and giving it our best shot, we're gonna get to where we're going. So instead of, being hard on myself that I didn't hit my goal again, if that's the case, instead I'm gonna be proud of myself for showing up and giving what I had today. So thank you guys so much for being here. My question of the day is pinned down below. I look forward to hearing y'all's answers and just keeping the conversation going down in the comments. But I will see y'all next time, tomorrow, for our last day of baby steps this round, baby steps round 1. And there's no telling what the future holds, you guys, but I'll see you there. Keep on keeping on. Mwah. Bye.